Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from Your Overwatch. I'm Eddie the Chump and today we'll be explaining the term footsies, why we use it on the channel, and how learning the principles behind it can help you win more 1v1 engagements as well as contribute to better team play. Footsy Battles. Footsies is a term we use to describe a particular part of range management in Overwatch. Different characters have different abilities with different ranges. The management of the interplay between these moves of your character and your opponents is the footsie game. Let's use Mccree and Tracer to demonstrate on this graph. Here they stand 10 meters apart and that's important. Now Mccree has a flashbang that he'd ideally like to use on a Tracer to win a duel. That has a range of 5 meters and a splash radius of 2 meters. That means he needs to be within 7 meters of Tracer to hit at its max range. However, Tracer has a blink ability that has a max range of 7 meters also, meaning she can evade outside the flashbang's max range unless actually touching Mccree when using it, or wait outside it in order to juke or bait it out. She also has up to 3 blinks at her disposal as well as her recall ability, so she could walk into the range, then blink out, making Mccree waste his largest weapon against her. This interplay of ranges and abilities and the decision making by both players about when and how to use their moveset is the Footsy Battle, and it's intrinsic to every duel that happens in Overwatch. The key to winning these duels is knowing what fighting game players call matchup knowledge, so if both players have an understanding of each other's abilities, they can employ tactics to win even if the matchup is not in their favour. So for Tracer, she has to understand that she has the cooldown advantage of the abilities, but she needs to be close to inflict a kill. So her tactics should be to use those advantages to make Mccree whiff his flashbang and then whiff punish with her own damage. For Mccree, he needs to hold his flashbang as long as possible, making the Tracer overcommit within his range and then punish her. As the player, whatever hero you're playing as, understanding where your advantages and disadvantages lie against your opponent is crucial to winning duels. But Overwatch is a team game and the concept of team footsie battles also exists, so I'll be showing you some examples of personal duels and team play to break down how these ideas apply in game. In this play we open up with me using High Noon to zone out a very close overtime battle in King of the Hill. I take the shot on their Zenyatta support, then trying to follow up on the enemy Roadhog. I hit him but he gets away. Then I see a Winston jump onto point and Mei use her ultimate in front of me. I take a couple of shots but back up so as to not get caught in the blizzard. I then flank round to the side to try and help teammates that may have been stuck in it. I take a shot at the enemy Zarya, but then the Winston jumps me and our Zarya. I hit him once and decide to reload. I know I'll need to fan the hammer and roll to kill him. If I don't, I'm dead and we could lose. As soon as my reload finishes, I flashbang and fan the hammer. Then I roll away and headshot Winston with 32 HP to spare. I effectively won a bad matchup 1v1 by properly managing my abilities as the Zarya was drawn elsewhere. We then win the point. In this play I know a Genji wants to come up this staircase. I see him but he sees me. I try and wait out of sight. He jumps in and reflects. I shoot and it reflects onto me. I try not to die to the swift strike. He misses as I jump up the stairs. I flashbang and he dies. So many duels happen so quickly like this and the footsie battle can be decided by so little you really have to know the matchup well. In this example of good team footsies, I make a call to take my High Noon up the staircase to top left. I try to conceal my flank but am sure that they spot me. I hide in the corner. The Mccree looking to do a very similar thing walks right in front of me and I kill him. The surprise of my play is surely called out by the enemy team. I call out to Liam that they know that I'm there, so he watches for their enemy Genji who will surely try and get me. He does and Liam hooks him as Roadhog. I then try to zone out with High Noon, killing one support. My team then engages and we wipe them. Many different footsie battles occurred concurrently and as a team we outmaneuvered our opponents. In those examples you should be able to see more complex versions of the simple one I gave earlier with Tracer and Mccree. A good footsie game will not only increase your ability to win more duels, but also help you properly synergize with other players. That's why we recommend expanding your matchup knowledge or hero pool. If you learn how to play a hero, you will also learn their weaknesses and how to best deal with them. For example, I know how to make Mccree's life a living nightmare. Highly mobile characters like Winston or D.Va can really focus Mccree down. Also, because of his low agility, Mei can completely drive a Mccree to absolute despair. It all comes down to practice. The more experience you get combined with game knowledge is the key to improving your own performance. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating. If you want us to cover anything specific, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section below. Also, please follow the Your Overwatch Twitter. It's where you can find updates about new videos and streams. I've been Eddie the Chump, and until next time.